Okay. Just gonna look for the stream. There it is. There's the announcement. Alright, let's go to Twitch so I can open up chat. Turn down the audio so there's no echo. Alright, stay off charge as well. Oh, this is the wrong stream. Why am I watching someone else's stream? Why did it open that? Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Tried to open up the Twitch chat on my phone. And it just opened up someone else's stream entirely. I don't know why. Alright, yep, I'm on now. Okay, I've got access to chat. Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's race for Tier 2 in WHF. We have fun F1. We love this league. I've commentated here before actually, so if you recognise my voice, that is why. I was the co-commentator with Arrow. I don't remember the tier. It was a while ago. But yeah, tonight I'm filling in, commentating for Tier 2. Only a one-off though. I'm probably not going to be commentating here again for a while, considering I usually have a different... I commentate for another league usually on Saturdays. But anyway, enough about that. You know enough about me. Let's focus on tonight's race. So it is round 1 of Season 8 tonight. And I've got a feeling this is going to be a spicy race around Spa, as we've got some people moving out of the pit lane immediately. So the likes of Alfie has made it out of the pits. The Ferrari just getting out ahead. And that Ferrari would be the likes of Arrow, making it the first car out on track this season. Of course, I have not been keeping up to date with the We Have Fun F1 standings for a little while now, but looking immediately at the pit lane, Arrow starts to deploy to get away from the Mercedes of Alfie just behind him. We have a full grid tonight, 22 drivers on the grid, and that is what you love to see. The fact that the logo at the bottom left of your screen is nearly getting covered up by the amount of people, that's always a good sign. You love to see it. And Scon has already disconnected. I don't have everyone added. By the way, guys, in chat, add me if you have not already, if you even can. It would have been ideal to do it while we was in the lobby. I know a few people did, so thank you for the people that did do that. But just so that I can get you guys invites as quickly as possible, because as you can see, I don't have all of you added. I have some of you, but not all of you. So I'll just have a quick look, but I don't think I have Scon on my friends list. No, I don't. So Arrow will have to add him back, or Arrow, sorry. We'll have to add him back, or someone else. Just anyone, basically, that has him added, please do. And then, hopefully, you guys can add me. You've got time. Is it full qualifying? No, short qualifying as well. That's good info. I should have known that. Is there a formation lap? Something to check. While we're on out laps. No formation lap. That's good to know. Otherwise, I would have thought there was a formation lap. Okay. Hello, Def F1 Andy. Hello, Andy. And hello, Andres. Anders. I'm going to say Anders. I'm going to mispronounce a few names. I do apologise in advance. Regardless, though, we're going to get back to commentary out of the bus stop chicane and come into the line to start the first lap of qualifying tonight. Arrow has begun in the Ferrari, heading through turn number 1. You've got to get a nice entry, and it didn't look like the perfect entry there. But regardless, it is just a banker lap, so he's got time to improve if this isn't the ideal lap for him as he goes up ready on an Eau Rouge now. Got to get a good run through here, then you get a nice run down the long straight that comes after, and so far it's looking okay for him. He's burnt a lot of battery in the first sector though. That is the only part of this lap that I would not recommend, is burning too much battery in this first sector, because remember, you have a lot of other places on this track you can burn. Spa is, I believe, the longest track on the calendar. So you don't want to burn too much battery too early, because remember, you have a harvesting limit. You cannot go over that harvesting limit. Once it reaches, you're done for, basically. You lose a lot of speed. So you want to save some for the third sector, which means conserving battery. Don't overuse it. But of course, make sure to use it when you need to as well. You need lap time at the end of the day. If you don't deploy any battery, you're going to be at least 5 seconds off the pace. Sorry. Apologies. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go back to Arrow. So it seems like he's taken my advice in real time because he's barely burnt anything through this second sector, and he's nowhere near the harvesting limit. So now through this third sector, he can burn to his delight. Of course, he's going to run out of battery long before the bus stop chicane here because the battery is just so easy to burn in this game. But he's got the time on. He's got the time on his hands. He's got the speed. So I would say this is a pretty good banker lap for Arrow. I haven't seen many mistakes from him as he comes through the bus stop chicane now. Oh, pretty rough entry there, but the exit is the exit's going to be compromised. But that wasn't too bad of a banker lap as he crosses the line. It's a 45.3. The car behind him, Alfie Nerf, is going to cross the line for a 46.4, so just a second slower, unfortunately. Then you've got another car behind, Aston Martin, I believe that was. Crossing the line, that was not Scon, that was Techno, sorry. I got the car completely mixed up. Here's Diggsy as he sets a 45.2 in the Ferrari. A lot of people are going to set laps now, so I'm going to miss a few. I do apologise in advance. We're on board with Techno as he heads through into the bus stop chicane now. And he is next to set a lap, or just after the Williams, just ahead of him. The order is going to change drastically here as a huge crowd of cars setting laps. Techno goes fourth fastest, just a lot of position changes. Hard to keep track of it all, unfortunately. Now the second Audi sets a lap, a 57.0, so clearly not a push lap for a lot of these people. Seb the Goat sets a 45.1, and that is an amazing lap for the Red Bull driver. Lanky in 17th place. Oh, it's raining! I see why people are rushing. There is rain on the track, guys. Rain. It is raining in qualifying, and that is why people have rushed to get to the line in time, and this could mean Seb is on pole. Such an early determined lap, so that wasn't a banker lap from Arrow, that was full push for most people. Sci-Fi needs to find time because currently it's not looking good for him or the other Audi of Northey. They've both got to find time quickly. It is raining on the track in Spa today as Andres is on his way to finish his lap up. The rain has started, so his lap time will be affected by that slightly. He's going to have to try to get as much time in as possible, though. And it looks like the times are quite close between a lot of drivers. Just looking at the timing board. Oh, he's got a Mercedes ahead of him. Doesn't seem to affect him, though. If anything, that might have helped him a little bit to get a bit of a slipstream going. Andres to the line now is going to set a 47.5 and put himself P13 for the time being. I don't know if the rain is going to ease off or if this is going to last the rest of the session. Either way, that is a good first lap for him. Lanky goes 14th fastest, just behind Andres with a 48.7. A lot of people approaching the line as well. Here comes D Summers, to the line in the Williams, goes 14th fastest, a 48.2, not too shabby. Dubsy retires from the session, so clearly the rain is here to stay, which means these laps are basically the only laps they're going to get. Scon is purple in the second sector, apparently. Of course, you cannot believe that it's a purple second sector until they've crossed the line, but it's looking good for Scon. He just needs to make sure this Cadillac moves out of his way, and the Cadillac, a bit shaky, but does get out of the way in the end. That was J_FT. I'm going to call him J, just to shorten it. Scon now into the bus stop chicane. The rain is coming down harder, so Scon's lap will be slightly affected. He slides through the chicane, and this is going to cost him time majorly. What looked like a great lap has been ruined by the rain, and he's 16th fastest with a 48.7, just barely faster than James, who is in 17th, just behind him. Look at the gap between those three, by the way. Look at between Scon, James, and Lanky. That is a very close that's a very close pairing of drivers right there in terms of lap time. And it's not just those two. If you go further up the field, looking down from 4th place down to, I would say, 6th place, those three are really close in time as well. Mallard less close, so it's more between MB and Techno, but still, that is quite the lap. As the Red Bull of Jamie Dwyer has made his way out of the pit lane on fresh softs. A lot of people have decided to retire from the session, but Jamie is going out again on another set of soft tyres. How hard is the rain coming down? I would say it's hard enough to definitely affect people's laps, as you just saw with Scon. He was clearly a fast driver, and his lap has been ruined by the rain, I would say, that had him sliding through the bus stop. Of course, that was going to happen to any driver, fast or slow, so I can't say for sure whether Scon is a fast driver. I'm just going off of the assumption that he is a fast driver. I mean, I'd say all of these guys are fast drivers, but I would say Scon had a lot more time in his lap, and if it wasn't raining, he would have found that time. as Northie is now making his way to, I believe, the pit lane, as he's not deployed a single bit. D. Sommers retires from the session. So yeah, there's still a few people out on track. Most of them heading to the pit lane, I presume. Yep, there goes James into the pit lane. Scon is also on his way to the pits, it looks like. Sci-Fi mega hype, 15th fastest after he improved on his last lap. So good to see him up there, otherwise he would have been dead last if he hadn't a fine time. Remember, his time was a 57, I believe. Andy says, Seb, my goat in the chat. Love that. And Seb's replied with a heart. Love that. Love that wholesome interaction between those two. Love to see it. But yeah, let's see what Jamie does here. His teammate is on pole right now. That isn't set to change, I believe. If the rain stops, then, you know, fair game to everyone. But I'm not sure. Arrow has subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 56 months. Wow. Wow. Arrow, that is crazy, man. 56 months. Congratulations, honestly. That's all I can see. My stream is lagging a bit. The stream itself, I'm gonna... Is that a Wi-Fi problem? No, for once. It's not. My internet is quite bad, so I'm surprised that it's not a Wi-Fi problem. Maybe Twitch itself. Maybe if I reset my Twitch real quick. Oh no, it's just fixed itself as I was about to come off Twitch. It's like it heard me and decided to fix itself. Right, go full screen so I can reach out. There we go. Okay. Yep. I've just followed. Yeah, I've just followed. Just to make sure that this appears on my screen again. Right. Channel rewards. The GOAT Diggsy. Diggsy is currently P2 on the front row. Arrow. I'm going to accidentally say Arrow a few times, and it's hard to... Oh, Jay gets disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. That's at turn 1. Oh, no, it's on the exit of the pit lane. Well, it's not like he was going to be starting from a high place anyway. He was dead last, so not much of a difference there. He was out on track trying to make a difference, though. That's unfortunate. But yeah, back to Arrow. 56 months is absolutely insane. What dedication that is to this league. I'm genuinely impressed. So congratulations, Arrow, for that. But anyway, to get back on point, Jamie Dwyer is pushing on a lap. His last lap was a 51.2. Can he improve on that time, or is this it? A majority of the drivers have now retired. We have 6 minutes to go, or 7 minutes to go, should I say. Don't you dare make 6-7 jokes in the chat. I swear to God, I will punch a wall. Through the final sector, can Jamie find any time? Yet more people just retiring. They've all finished by now. I think most people have lost faith in trying to find time in the rain. Jamie clearly has a bit of hope left in him. I don't see this working out, though. He's already... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, the rain's got to a point now where... Yeah, no. He's not even got boost mode. He's not finding time. There's no way he improves here. Yeah, there it is. GG's. No improvement. It was worth a shot. I'll give him that. Jamie decided to test. James says in the chat, I was too busy making a setup, didn't see the rain. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, I didn't even know there was going to be rain happening, guys. Is it going to be raining for the race? If anyone could tell me the forecast for the race, because I don't have that information as a commentator. So I would like to know the weather forecast. If anyone could provide that for me, thank you. If it is raining in the race, then do let me know. Nope, dry. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, I don't mean good, because rain can make some very good racing, but good for you guys, I suppose. Alright then, well, all we can do now is just wait until the end of the session, or if the remaining drivers decide to retire, I can't force them to. Arrow has retired, but of course it's down to these guys whether they retire or not. We only have a few minutes left anyway, so we can just chill for the remaining few minutes of qualifying. So we have a wet quali, but a dry race. Interestingly enough. 5 minutes to go in the session. Seb has retired. 3 people left to retire and then we can move on. Or we wait the 5 minutes out. Honestly, I'm not bothered personally, but... Excuse me. Yep. Diggsy that is a goat. Who is that? DZ Racer. Ah, DZ Racer. Excuse me, I was drinking some water. Yeah, no, I know a few of you from other leagues. I've seen a few of you before. I'm glad to see you all again. I don't know if you guys will remember me or not. I am just the commentator. And oddly enough, I hear a lot of people say this. It's apparently commentators all sound the same to some people. I don't agree with that. I think every commentator has their own voice. I don't like my voice personally, but other people do. So there's that. But no, the statement that every commentator's voice sounds the same is just silly. I mean, I know we have the same tone sometimes when we're obviously yelling at the top of our lungs at a screen, but you know, that doesn't make us all the exact same. That's my opinion, though. But anyway, 2 drivers left to retire now. Are they going to make us sit here and wait? Oh, well, 1 driver, it's just Diggsy. Will Diggsy retire? You can hear the birds in the background. That's how peaceful it is right now. It's not very realistic to be hearing birds twerping during... Is it twerping? Is that what they do? What sound do they make? Oh, Diggsy has retired. Okay, there's quality results. So we're going on to the race then. Here's all the qualifying times, with Jake disqualifying himself. Oh, wait, Jamie did his lap on mediums. He didn't even do it on softs, he did it on mediums. What's the meaning of this? Unbelievable. Well, on to the race we go. Good qualifying session. Hopefully the race is even better, and knowing these lot, it will be. So I can't wait. We will have a temporary break, I assume. I could be wrong though, so we'll wait and see what Arrow says. We have no formation lap, so I'll be ready to jump in whenever. Reminder, guys, there is no formation lap, so don't prepare for a formation lap. Remember, the 5 red lights are coming. So pick your tyres to start on now, and prepare yourselves for the first round of Season 8. Seems like so far everyone's gone for the medium tyres. Wonder if that changes. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys. I'm just preparing myself mentally for the 5 red lights. Oh, we got a hard tyre. Seb has chosen to be special and go for the hard tyres. Oh, not only him, Northie as well. Okay. 2 people have chosen to go for the hard tyres on the start. Interesting. Does create a strategy difference. Oh, soft tyres now. Hang on. He's watching the stream 100%. He's 100% watching the stream. There's no way he's just changed the soft tyres as well. I did see him in the... He's gone back to mediums. My god, the rage bait is crazy, guys. Northie still on the hards, though. Alright. Mind games. That's what Seb goes with. Mind games. Check it again. He's still mediums. Fair enough, Seb. Fair enough. You do you. There's probably going to be a safety car, by the way, guys. Just to keep that in mind. In the back of your minds, there will most likely be a safety car with a full grid around Spa. If there is not a safety car, you know, I don't even know what I would say, to be honest. So, I would expect a safety car. I can't say when the safety car will happen, but I can say there probably will be a safety car. If I'm wrong, fair enough, but I've played enough F1 games to know that league racing. I've commentated enough races now to know there probably will be a safety car at some point in this race. Oh my god, I can't see. Stuttering. Jesus. Apologies. Alright. I have played enough league races to know there will be a safety car at some point in this race, whether it is a virtual safety car or a full safety car. And here we go. Here's the 5 red lights. All of a sudden, not even a countdown to let us know. And we are holding and we are away. The Grand Prix has begun with a flash, and immediately heading into turn number 1, it's going to be absolute chaos. The Ferraris left and right on the back of Seb. There's contact through turn 1, but the Ferraris did get away well. Arrow is in the lead now. Ranky is out of the race already. We've had quite a few disconnects. So, as we race up through Eau Rouge and Radion, MB has shot up into the top 3. Dixie had a bad start and has dropped further down after the collision at lap 1, turn 1. And now we're going all the way wide, and Aston Martin on the grass in the background. But Arrow now leads this race. Seb and MB are 2nd and 3rd, battling away. Techno is into 4th place. Dixie down 3 places. Alfie is looking at taking that top 5 spot. He backs out of it though. Let me enable telemetry so we have a good look on battery, as you do need it in this game. Arrow now leading by it looks like 0.6 of a second at the moment. We're going to keep intervals off to not cover too much of the screen, but it's looking good at the moment for quite a few drivers here. The RBs are doing decently enough. Godzilla did drop further back though. Ansu is trying to get past both the RBs and does get up into 9th place. Can he stay up there though, as the RB's going to go around the outside and they make contact? Hayes and Ansu come together, but Hayes does get ahead in the end, back through, passing Ansu, but Ansu isn't done fighting the other RB yet. Godzilla, who's trying to get back into the top 10 after his bad start. And so far, no luck for him. We go further up the field though. We've got a three-way battle here. Techno trying to get back into the top 3, should I say, as he's fighting against MB in the Mercedes. Dixie trying to get back through as well, but cannot find the cannot find the pace as he tries to go around the outside through the bus stop chicane, and he couldn't quite do it. Alfie though, having a good exit out of the bus stop into turn 1. This could be a chance for him if he makes it known that he's going to send it here. And Dixie does break early. He's going to go down the inside. He clips his teammate. The Mercedes drivers have a brief collision, and that costs Alfie just a little bit of time. Same for MB, as Dixie is now back in the top 5. No worries about further back for just another few corners before we get onto the long straight, as Alfie is now once again putting pressure on Dixie towards the end of this straight. There's going to be an overtake for sure, as both the Mercedes are making moves to get one of them into the top 3 and the other one trying to get back into the top 5 as the Ferrari of Dixie goes off the road. And Mallard is now going to have an opportunity at Grant for a top 6, and he loses the rear end off the rear, and that's not going to help him, as he now gets a move on Dixie to try and take a P6. Can he get around the outside through No Name? No, he can't, but he's going to get a switchback through No Name. Oh my word. Mallard absolutely fighting his McLaren, and now through the inside of the next corner, he's made the move to get past the Ferrari. Mallard into the top 6 where he started. Can he get further up the field? Keep watching to find out. Let's see what happens then. Further up the field, you've got Seb and Arrow have been battling away. We've completely missed these two, I'm afraid. I apologise for not covering the top 2, as they've been having battles for the lead the entire time. We've been focused on P3 downwards. Let's focus on the leader and 2nd place, as Arrow is closing in, and around the outside he goes to take the lead again on lap 2 of this race out of 22. And they continue to fight now into the bus stop chicane. Seb is trying to conserve battery, so he's going to brake early here. A bit of Lyco, bit of fuel saving as well, to try and get himself back under control. Now after the exit of the bus stop chicane, he doesn't have a good run on Arrow here. Well, actually maybe he does, because Arrow is not deploying here compared to Seb, who's into turn 1, sets the fastest lap of the race and retakes the lead again. Arrow has more battery than him though, but Seb does have boost mode, so that will help him out a bit as they go towards Radion and Eau Rouge once again. These two have thrown away, and oh, looking at a move through a ruse. What a move from Arrow there to try and get alongside Seb. He couldn't quite do it, but he had a proper good run for a moment at trying to get past. And he's now going to look at the inside of the next turn on the end of the straight. He's gone alongside, and he's dove past for the lead. Arrow leading the race once again. Will he stay in the lead though? Seb is just on his tail and waiting for an opportunity. He rides over the curb, and that's not going to help him at all. He loses a bit of time, and we've got a yellow flag further down the order. What's happening? Well, I'll tell you what's happening. Into the top four once again. Techno moves up a place. The Mercedes are in a bit of a, well, he's in a bit of a Mercedes sandwich at the moment. MB in third, Techno fourth, Alfie fifth, Mallard sixth, and Diggsy in seventh after his bad start. We're going to go back up to the leaders again, though. Seb is looking at a move. No, he isn't. Arrow breaks early. Seb does not go for the move, though. He knows his mind games at the moment between the two. He's going to play this cautiously, I'm sure of it. He touches the grass slightly. That was not ideal. But these two having the battle of their lives here in round 1 of Season 8 in Tier 2 of We Have Fun F1. We've got another yellow flag, though, and that is not ideal at all. Lanky has dropped way back. Both Hasses have had horrible starts, it looks like, unfortunately, for this race. But they'll be doing their best to recover from that afterwards. Trying to go further up the field, looking for good battles to spectate. Diggsy has gone back past Mallard, by the way, just to inform you all. We'll go further up the field. Is anything happening up here? Trying to find all of the good fights. Seb not really getting any right now. Seb's losing time to Arrow, actually. That is something to keep note of. But then again, he's not really been deploying, so yeah, now he's going to close right back in. So never mind about him losing time on Arrow. It was just because he wasn't deploying and he was harvesting his battery, which was a smart move, because now, look, he's got a perfect move lined up. He doesn't even have to burn any battery here. Dubsy is retired in the pit lane. Unfortunate retirement for one of the Haas drivers. Not a great start to the season for them, but it is a good start for Seb as he retakes the lead again on lap 4. Let's see if he can keep it. He has good battery management, it looks like. He's had a bit of a wobble at the start of the race by being so close to Arrow, but he's been doing good to battle with him side by side, wheel to wheel, clean racing. That's what you love to see in leagues like this. A full grid and the league is driving cleanly. It is a dream come true for a commentator, I'll tell you that much. As we go back further down the field again, we have this squabble of cars to cover for just a little longer. Dixie still in 7th. Meanwhile, further down, you've got the Cadillac and the RB going at it once again. Hayes is back past Ansu, this time for P8, and he's done it. Ansu had a brief look at trying to get back past him, but could not quite get past. And Sci-Fi in the top 10, hello. He's gained a lot of positions, 15th to 10th. Good start for the Audi. His teammate Northie is up 2 places as well, so not too shabby for Sci-Fi. Oh, well, lead change again. Arrow has taken the lead away from Seb once again. And Seb is not rushing to take it back. He knows that he just needs to play it smart with his battery, and he can take it back anytime he wants as they head into the bus stop chicane. He's nearly maxed out his battery compared to Arrow at 50%. This is going to have some big implications then to show who is the cleaner and better driver out of the two. Of course, Arrow has good pace, but if his battery management is not there, he will eventually lose this battle towards the end of the race. When Seb decides to go full push, that means that Seb will get a huge advantage over Arrow, I am sure of it. So we're just going to have to keep waiting and seeing what happens here with these two. Because as you can see, Seb is not pushing himself. He knows he doesn't have to. He has better battery management than the likes of Arrow, who has a bad run now through this straight. He doesn't even have to burn as much battery as he is burning. Seb has gotten the lead again once again on lap 5. Touches the grass slightly, I believe. Not ideal, but again, he's now leading this race. Techno into 3rd, by the way, getting past the Mercedes of MB as MB nearly goes into the back of him. In fact, they do have a small collision. MB having a moment with his rear end as well. Nearly losing it out of the next corner. Is he going to try and move down the inside? No, he's going to be cautious. The Alpine is now up to 3rd. Can he stay in 3rd is the question. This is an equal performance league, so do not worry about cars determining the outcome of these battles. It's all down to skill here in We Have Fun F1. So keep an eye on the drivers that are fighting Mallard and Diggsy. Oh, Diggsy going onto the inside of Alfie Nerf Boy and takes P5, but that was not a great way to have done it. Diggsy loses the place and gets overtaken again by Alfie, and again he makes contact with the Mercedes driver, and that is not ideal for the Ferrari in P7 at the moment, because Mallard has made his way past him and nearly goes past Alfie himself. Diggsy back down to 7th now, and that was not ideal for him at all. He just lost time there and a position, unfortunately. Meanwhile, we go back up to MB, who gets back past Tenko What a Techno, sorry. Once again, the race leaders though are battling away as Arrow takes the lead away from Seb once again. And at this point, I feel like Seb's just doing it on purpose so that he gets boost mode. That could honestly be the play here. And it is working. He's got better management of his battery and he's got boost mode. It's just smart to keep doing this at this point. Arrow is playing into his hands perfectly here. So Arrow really needs to reconsider his strategy in terms of battery management. Because again, Seb has made the move to get past Arrow and is now back in the lead on lap 6. We are coming up to the pit window soon in just about 4 to 5 laps time, where the medium runners will start to struggle a little bit on their tyres. And when they'll box, I do not know. Arrow fighting for the lead down the inside, does get back past Seb, but Seb is mostly just playing cautiously. He knows he has a better management of his battery, so that is why he is playing that way. Now as we run down to the next corner, will he make the move to get back past? No, not quite. He's waiting again. Lanky says he needs an invite if possible. No problem. I will get you an invite as the drivers go through no name. Perfect chance. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Lanky, Lanky, Lanky. There you are, my friend. You have been given an invite and now going down the inside. Seb retakes the lead. And what a corner to have done it on. He takes the lead once more and he'll run away with it, hopefully. But then again, it doesn't look like he's running away with the lead. It's more just taking it. Because now it actually looks like Arrow has done very well to manage his... oh my word, the stuttering. Arrow has learnt from his mistakes. He's starting to harvest more battery than before. Oh, he's got a bad line though. That's going to cost him a lot of time. And this is allowing Techno and MB to get closer to them as well, by the way. Sci-Fi is now disconnected. Guys, with the disconnects, please make sure to invite each other back if you have them added. Just if you have a moment and you're on your own, you're not in a battle, please invite your friends. Oh, I wouldn't call you guys friends, but invite your fellow drivers back for me if I don't have them added, which I most likely won't because I've only got a few of you added. That was my bad. I was supposed to add you all, but try to add each other back if you're not in any battles. Looking at these two in a battle though, into turn 1, Arrow takes the lead. Seb on the outside is going to go for a move now into Radio No Rouge potentially. No, he's going to wait it out. Surely not. He won't go for anything here. Yeah, no, that was a silly suggestion from me. Arrow has burnt a lot of battery there. He's got boost mode this time, but no battery left to boost with. Seb will once again fight to retake the lead. Going into the next corner, the Ferrari gets overtaken by the Red Bull again. And that is a pretty clear cut. Overtake, Raheem is reconnected. Glad to see it. The other McLaren is in P7 at the moment. And look at this, there's a three-way battle, a four-way battle almost. As Dixie's on the back of it for P5. Hayes is in the top 5. And that is an unexpected twist. He started all the way down in 11th to climb up to P5 is insane. It's only lap 7, by the way, and the RB is flying today. Godzilla's fighting for 12th meanwhile. So Hayes is having an amazing start to this season at Belgium today, and there's not much that the other drivers could do about it. Could he be on for a top 4 finish? Because Techno is only 5 seconds up the road. If he has the pace, he could go chase after a Techno. Let's go back up to the leaders. Arrow has lost a second to Seb on the last lap. Seb has been burning his battery, but this may have been too soon for Seb. Unless he's planning on boxing this lap, this would be a bad choice. It's lap 7, so I don't think he's going to box yet, unless he is coming in for an early undercut strategy. I wouldn't expect him to come in, unless he's maybe two-stopping. I have no idea. What is he doing? Is he going to come in? No. Oh, he is coming in! Seb's coming in! I predicted it! Into the pits comes Seb the GOAT on lap 7, going to lap 8 in the Red Bull. In he comes. Let's see what tyre he picks. Now, this could be a very smart choice or a very silly choice, depending on if we get a safety car in the next few laps. He's going to have to hope that he doesn't get a safety car right now, because this would cost a lot of time otherwise. Let's see what happens. Mallard into the top 5. Alfie is struggling. Hayes into the top 4 now, thanks to Seb boxing, of course. Of course, he's actually P5 in reality, since Seb will probably get back past these guys. But regardless, let's get a gap to leader going so that we can see how far away Seb is from the lead. 16 seconds at the moment is the gap between the leaders. So he did a good job to push on that lap. People need invites, Ledgeman has said. Ledgeman, I don't know who needs an invite for starters. Name people. Who needs an invite? Invite people back in if they haven't yet. Yep, I don't know who needs an invite specifically. It's hard to keep up with the names of who's disconnected. So let me know who needs an invite, and let me know. I need to check if they're added, because I don't know if I have them added. I'm not going to be in the menu adding people in the middle of a race. So, yeah. Oh, we got Dixie making a move on Ansu. Gets past him for P7. Oh, in the wall! In the wall goes Dixie! The Ferrari driver in the wall, and that's wing damage for him as well. Seb gets past him swiftly, and he's lucky that wasn't a safety car or anything like that. My word. Oh, he's off the road. Oh, that damage is quite bad. He's back on, but he's dropped down to 11th now. MB and Techno are fighting. Seb is in the pits. Lanky is disconnected. Right, I know I can add that Lanky back. Who else needs an invite? Right, who else? Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi, do you have me added? If you do, then... I don't know. I'm not seeing you here. I'm seeing Lanky. Right, make sure to add me. I'll put my EA in the chat so that you can... Sorry for missing anything on screen. There is my EA in the chat. I've set it on my account for Daikon. Won't let me take control. Oh, I see, Lanky. I'm afraid that glitch, not much we can do about that. That's unlucky for you, man. Ansu up to second now. I'll try again. Yeah, that's the only thing you can really do. Ansu into second now. Wow. So I missed that on screen. Seb is past Arrow, and looking at Mallard and Ansu, these two are fighting away. For position, Mallard into second. He's going to want to get far ahead of Ansu at this point, because he's only going to lose time fighting him. Techno 8 seconds up the road. Ah, friend request. Good to see. Thank you, Sci-Fi, for adding me there. Oh, that is the wrong page. Right. Added, then... invited. There you go. I've got you an invite now, mate. Could you invite me again, please? Yes, I will do, Lanky. I'm spending so much time in the menu. Oh, Lanky, you're back in anyway. Okay. Yeah. Apologies for spending so much time in the menus. Don't have everyone added, so it happens. Back to these two, though. Ansu is fighting Mallard side by side. The Cadillac and the McLaren go towards the bus stop chicane. Only a few more corners to go, and this battle will be determined. Mallard is ahead at the moment. Will Ansu give up, though, into the bus stop chicane? He's way further back, so yes, he is going to give up here. Oh, a big lock-up for Mallard, though, as Techno comes into the pits. Though all the top three are coming in. Seb, of course, already boxed, so he's staying out. And Arrow has already boxed as well, so he will take second. But he is a long way behind Seb at the moment. Fastest lap goes to Seb, by the way. And at 1:48.263 was the fastest lap of the race so far. That is for anyone who wants to go for it. Please send another one. Alright, will do. Alright, got ya. If you need another one, just let me know. So a lot of people boxing at the moment, so it's going to be hard to see what's happening. So let's get tyres opened up so that we can see what's actually going on. So Codzilla has not boxed. Just to keep that in mind, Codzilla has not boxed. Oh, retirement. That's Jay. Oh! It's a VSC. Or a safety car. VSC or a safety car. Which one is it? It's a VSC, I think. Jay has retired from the race. There's a crash. And that doesn't really change too much in the race right now. A few people will get through pit stops, but not many. I doubt the VSC will last long enough for Godzilla to benefit from it, which is unfortunate. Oh no, it's a full safety car! Full safety car, it's on the screen. It's on the screen, full safety car. This does help Godzilla out majorly. Free pit stop for him. Right, let's get intervals out. This is big. Yeah, so Godzilla, Northie, Raheem, and D Summers will benefit from that. Seb will not benefit from that as well, by the way. He was clear of Arrow, and now he's going to have to deal with Arrow on the restart. That's unfortunate for him. But then again, his pace is strong enough. He may just be able to shrug this off. It will help him in terms of fuel. If he was struggling to get fuel back, then this will help him absolutely. So let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Godzilla gonna come in. Scones is disconnected. Scones is gonna need to add me if he wants an invite back, or someone else. I mean, it is safety car. Oh, Sci-Fi's also disconnected. What is going on in this lobby? Why have so many people disconnected? It's actually crazy. It's genuinely crazy. Where is... Sci-Fi's not on my friends list, or I'm just not seeing him. Sci-Fi, I can't see you on my friends list all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on, whether it's my eyes or not, but... Can't see you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Lanky drive-through! Oh, boy. Right, so Godzilla's come out 8th. Getting no on-screen messages, can't see Delta. Oh, Lanky, that's a bad bug. Ugh. Well, you've got it on the stream. I guess you can look at it every few seconds to see what's going on, if you need to. I won't be able to take advantage as I'm out of the lobby since before the race start and you didn't add drivers in the lobby. But you could blame me for that, but at the same time, you could have also added me, so it's a 50-50 blame. Not to be annoying, because you have a chance to add me now. You can add me. My EA is literally in the chat. It's MissAttitude86. This lobby is bugged right now. Yeah, unfortunately, it is. We're not going to start. We restart mid-race, though. Right, so Sommers, I will paste again the message so you can see my EA. There is my EA Sommers. Add me, and then you can join back. I know it's a bit late for you, but at least you've still got a chance under the safety car. You've got a chance. So Sommers, I apologise for not adding you in the lobby. Probably should have done that. I just didn't think of doing it at the time, and then after the race, after quali started, I kind of realised, oh crap, I was meant to add people. I don't commentate here often, so I don't really do that. I sent you a friend request in lobby. No, then I accepted it. Oh, then you are on my friends list. Hang on. Sommers. I'm missing something, aren't I? Am I blind? Are you here? Ansu. Conrad. Are you Conrad? No, I don't want to invite the wrong person. Let's refresh. Formula Phantom, Mikey Boy, Jorty, Cohen, Conten, Lanky, Maloon, Ollie, Pinkweb, Raccoon, Sharky, Cena. Yes, so Thomas, as you can see, I can't see you unless you're not online. If you're not online, come online, because otherwise I can't see you. I'm not going to my offline list. That's way too long to find you on. That's going to be way too long. Because I've got a lot of offline friends. So Sommers, are you here? Because I'm not seeing you. Oh, I see Sci-Fi. I can invite Sci-Fi back. We get one more lap of safety car, I'm assuming. Yeah, that should be one more lap. Sommers, this is probably the last lap I can invite you, so I'm trying my best here, man. I can't see you, though. Is your name Conrad by chance? Like, is that... Because I don't think that was. And I don't want to invite the wrong person. That's the only name that isn't ringing a bell to me who is already on my friends list. Let me go into the offline part. Fine, I'll do it. Got enough time. Right, D. Sommers. Ah, you are offline. Alright, let me send you an invite. I don't know if that will go through to you or not. You are in the offline list. You was actually surprisingly easy to find. I thought you'd be harder to look for, but... Nah, I don't have enough people on my friends list to start with the name D. Luckily enough. Anyway, Sommers, I've just sent you an invite. Let me know if you got it so that you can join back. Hopefully you can, because it would be a shame to not see you. This lobby is extremely bugged. Anyway, the race should be restarting soon. As soon as Lanky catches up, we should get a safety car restart, or we get one more lap. Could get another lap. I don't actually know what's going to happen. Is Sommers in? That looks like AI driving, to be fair. Yeah, that looks like AI. The thing is, a bunch of people disconnected at the same time, so I didn't get the specifics of who had disconnected. And obviously when people message in the chat, that does help. But if they don't message, then I'm not gonna know. Right, Sconners. Obviously Scon has disconnected, but oh, my chat is disconnected. Oh, my Wi-Fi is gone. My Wi-Fi on my phone has gone. No, my Wi-Fi has just gone out in my chat. Okay, I'm assuming my Xbox Wi-Fi is fine. It's my phone that's disconnected, so I don't have access to chat right now. Guys, if you're messaging in chat, I can't see it. My Wi-Fi on my phone has just conked out on me, and it's not coming back. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to fix it as quick as I can. I can't resort to data either, because the signal in my house is really bad. I've got no signal. Or Wi-Fi. Are we serious? Dude, why now? It's been doing this for ages as well. I apologize, chat. I really do. I'm trying to get it sorted as quickly as I can. Now, that would explain why I hadn't seen any messages in a while on chat. Ah, what have I just opened? Wrong app. That's the answering phone. I'm opening my voicemail up by accident. Oh no, it's talking. Go away. Jeez, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. I can still commentate the race. It's just that I won't be able to see chat until my phone decides not to be bugged. I can try to turn it off and turn it back on again. Wait. I got a signal. Wait, was that it? It's back on. Okay, my signal. I've got it back. I'm opening chat up. I'm opening chat. That took far too long to figure out. I didn't even notice it happened. Okay, I'm back. Can I see chat? No, why is the chat refreshed? I can't see any messages. Oh, there we go. It's back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I can see you guys now. Alright, safety car's in this lap. Okay. Right, just calm down. Everything's sorted. See what happens. So, what should I leave up? Should I leave tyres? Lanky has a drive-through. Scon's last place. Alright, let's focus then. Seb will control the restart, going to lap 14 out of 22. The safety car is going to be in at the end of this lap. Seb will choose when to go, and I assume it's going to be out of the bus stop chicane. Let's see, 30 miles an hour through the bus stop chicane, by the way, looking at the speeds of it. And now he's going to try and get a good line on the exit. He has gone for it, and away he goes, crossing the line. It is green flags. In we have fun once again, and immediately MB down the inside of Arrow into turn one. The Ferrari was caught napping, and the Mercedes has taken advantage of it, immediately jumping up to second place, and that will help Seb out to immediately break 1 second to the cars behind him, and now he just needs to push further out as quickly as he can to avoid having battles with the other drivers. To break away and get this win would be ideal. Arrow and MB going side by side towards the next corner. Are they going to get ahead? Is Arrow going to get ahead of MB? Down the inside, he does get ahead of the Mercedes. Will he stay ahead though? Well, that's wait and see really. So towards the next corner, will he get through? No, MB backs away for now. He had a really good start, but was unable to do much more. What happened to the caddy? The Cadillac. Which Cadillac are you referring to? Oh, Jay. Jay had a crash. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't catch it on stream. And as for Antu, he's just kind of been sitting in P9 for a little while now. So not much to say there, as meanwhile Techno does get past MB all of a sudden. Down the inside goes the Alpine to get past the Mercedes, and that is a lovely move to have gotten done when he did. Now he's going to try and chase after Arrow, I presume. He's got Mercedes right on his back, and he's also got Hayes there too. It's been quite fast. Hayes really benefited from the safety car, by the way, just to say. He got a perfect pit stop there. Now he doesn't have to worry about losing positions or anything like that. Now it's just pure racing for a while until the end. Let's see. Mercedes not able to make a move on the Alpine. Oh, we got moves further back though. Mallard gets ahead of Alfie. Antu getting overtaken by James. to go down to P10. Dixie in 11th, by the way, trying to recover after a horrible start, really, after the safety car, it looks like. He's dropped so far back, and he's not been able to recover from it. But he is recovering now, getting down the inside of Ansu in the Cadillac to try and pass him as quickly as he can. And he is going to pass the Cadillac for the time being. Can he stay past, though, is a whole nother question. Through Radion we go, and up towards the next corner. Down this long straight. He's going to get boxed in here by the Cadillac in the Alpine. Is Ansu going to get back past him? Hayes is up to third. What's happened here? Freeway battle. The Alpine is off the road, and Hayes has dropped from third to fifth, but he's going to go back into fourth, passing MB, and immediately he's going to try and move on the Alpine as well. Techno defending well to stay in third place. Hayes had a really good look, but could not stay past, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Seb and Arrow are flying away again as usual. So, can Hayes get past Techno to make it a podium for him, who started in 11th place, now up to 4th? Can he get any further, or will 4th be his limit? It's all to play for here in the remaining laps of this race. I do wonder who's going to be able to do it. So we're just watching, seeing who is in any active battles right now. An active battle is going to be MB and Hayes. Once again, these two square up and go side by side. MB's on the grass. MB and Hayes come together for a brief moment, and onto the grass goes MB in the Mercedes. Mallard just behind him was not able to capitalise on it, unfortunately, and Hayes is now trying to get past Techno once again without any problems from behind for just a few corners time. MB though has caught right back up to Hayes as quickly as he dropped back. Now, into turn one. Is anyone going to try anything here? Hayes is having a look at trying to get past the Alpine of Techno, but he can't find his way through at the moment. Techno is defending this very well. He's got to defend from multiple drivers, of course. Hayes is the main one, but MB is also in the background, and so is Mallard. He's dropped a little bit further back. Alfie is on the back of Mallard at the moment, and on the exit of Arouge, here comes Mallard to pass him for 6th place, and they've made contact. Mallard and Alfie come together just briefly, only a little bit. Hayes trying to get to 3rd place around the outside. Is it going to be a move to make history? No, unfortunately not on this lap. 16 laps in, and that is a crazy it's a crazy order of things right now. Techno in 3rd, Hayes 4th, MB 5th. That is from 3rd to 5th. Seb is still leading, Arrow still 2nd. Not much changing there at the moment. Oh, hello Hossein, I see you in the chat. Glad to have you here. You guys are talking a different language, unfortunately I cannot understand what you guys are saying, but glad to see you all here in the chat supporting the league. So this battle's still ongoing. At the moment, Mercedes is doing quite well, and so are RB really. Codzilla had a good pit stop during the safety car that allowed him to stay in the top 8 now without much troubles. Could even be seeking to get any higher than that, considering these two battling away once again. Mallard and Alfie Nerfboy having a bit of a battle. But meanwhile, further up the field, looking at Techno and MB and Hayes. Techno, MB and Hayes come together. MB is spun, and Hayes is up to 4th, but at what cost? The Mercedes and the RB come together into the bus stop chicane, and that has cost them majorly there. MB back up to 6th already, though. It wasn't as bad as it looked, but that was an insane collision to have had. MB in 6th place loses ground there to Hayes and Techno, and that was really unfortunate. Hayes is now going to try and get past Techno on the exit of Radion, and he can't quite do it, but maybe on the straight he can as we go towards the next corner. Meanwhile, Arrow and Seb are side by side all of a sudden, and Hayes and Arrow and Seb have come together. Arrow is spun, and he's on the recovery, but he's dropping places fast. Arrow losing all of the positions in one go. Techno up to 2nd. Hayes down to into 3rd. Mallard up to 4th. Arrow down to 9th in just one corner, getting clipped, spinning around, and that put an end to his chances of winning in one go. Lap 17 out of 22, and unfortunately it has ended in catastrophe for the Ferraris from 2nd and 3rd to 8th and 9th in just a few laps time. It has all gone wrong for Ferrari today. Unless there's another safety car that they can try to come back from, I don't see them making a return to the glorious positions of 2nd and 3rd in this race. And that was unfortunate for them, but now Seb is 3 seconds clear. Can he win this race from here? I would wonder. Techno is currently not in a position to be looking at the lead. He's got to look behind him because Hayes is unstoppable right now. But who else is unstoppable? It looks like Mallard is as he gets up into third place. Remember that he has a time penalty, and MB is getting aggressive. And Mallard looks up into the bus stop, and they come together. Hayes down to sit as Alfie has passed him as well. Alfie on the exit goes off the track to try and get past his teammate, but could not quite do so. And eventually down into turn 1, he does get past his teammate. MB does not fight him too much. They're both being cautious around one another. They did have a brief clipping earlier, but it looks like there's been an overtake there. And Hayes has gone past MB again. Oh, looking at those two go side by side, it is unnerving, as we go down the long straight again. His position's going to continue to swap. The Mercedes is looking awfully close to the RB, into the outside, into the next turn. Can he get past him this time? As he's going to go fighting side by side on the exit, cannot get through. So Hayes defends that well, took the perfect line there to prevent an overtake, and he'll continue in P5 for the time being. Could be a P4 if Mallard stays within 3 seconds of him, of course. With only a few laps to go in this race, who will win it? Will it be Seb? It probably will be, considering he's stayed at 3 seconds for the last lap or so, which is a good enough result for him. But looking at the rest of the field, it's just a crazy battle from this top 5. Let's look further down though, because we have a battle between James, Andres and Ansu for P10, a three-way fight. Cadillac, Alpine and Aston Martin. I haven't spoke much about Aston Martin, but they have been here in the background trying to get into the top 10. Have not been able to do so at the moment. Scon had a bad start, of course, did disconnect. I don't know if he did actually end up reconnecting, but he's dropped down, and since then he's not been able to recover for it. Let's go back further up the order again, though, because these two are battling again. Techno and Mallard going into the bus stop chicane. Mallard locks up again. Can recover it this time, though. Nothing major, but he is going to lose some time, and those hard tyres are not going to be happy with him locking up so often into turn 1. Is he going to try something on the outside, potentially? Techno gets a pretty awful line through turn 1, all things considered, as Mallard goes into the back of Techno, and that wasn't ideal. He loses a bit of time. Alfie is on the back of him. Not too close, though. Hayes, however, is going to try and move side by side into a Rouge, and he gets past him. What a move from Hayes to overtake through a Rouge all of a sudden. Alfie Nerfboy is going to come back at him, hopefully, to try and retake that P4. Can he get past Hayes in the RB? He's going to send it down the inside, but he cannot stick it through. Hayes defends that well, and again, the space closes up in an instant. Techno still second. Mallard did try again for third, but could not get past. MB up into the top 5. Alfie drops down to 6th now. Arrow are Digsy and Arrow are P7 and P8 now, respectively, as the Mercedes boys head through No Name. Let's see what else takes place here. Hayes is harvesting a lot of battery. Interesting. So just a few laps to go in this race, and things have been spicy. But things finally maybe calming down towards the end. I doubt it, because it looks like it's going to have a last lap shootout between these guys as Andres gets past James for P11, and that was a good overtake to have made when he did, going from 12th to 11th. And now looking at the back of a top 10 finish, just has to pass Ansu, who is 10th place, got good battery at the moment to defend it though. And meanwhile, James is going to want to come back at him, surely enough. The Alpine is going to try and make a move on the Aston Martin, and they go side by side for a moment, and it looks like James has made the move. Mallard and Techno, though, are once again fighting. It's like a 7-car fight here between all the cars, as there's just Seb in the distance who's run away with it. But meanwhile, we've got a lot of overtakes happening. Hayes streaming into turn 1. Hayes goes into the back of Mallard, and he himself gets clipped as they both lose positions. The Ferraris are now 5th and 6th as Hayes and Mallard drop places all of a sudden. That was awful for both drivers. Hayes goes into the back of him. And now Techno is fighting MB for 2nd place with 2 laps to go. Unbelievable stuff here with 2 laps to go. Jamie gets a 3-second time penalty in P20, going for a fastest lap, I presume, in the Red Bull. But what a collision there. The Ferraris are recovering thanks to the stupidity of the drivers ahead of them. Instead of keeping it clean, they've gone on the edge, and unfortunately it has not paid off for them. James into P9 gets past Ansu and Andias after Mallard drops all the way down into P12 after that incident. Hayes in P7 Going to be a lonely P7, I presume, as even his teammates a bit further back. So, will anyone else crash before the end of this race? I do wonder. Or will it be a peaceful end to this chaotic first round of the season in Season 8 at Tier 2 in We Have Fun F1? The Ferraris are looking close to one another. Will these two start to fight, I wonder? On the exit, Arrow is looking faster, but is Dixie faster on the straights, I wonder? They both have 100% battery. The Ferraris are looking good there. Oh, here it comes. Dixie looking at a move to get past Alfie. Arrow gets past Dixie, and he's going to try and pass Alfie down into the bus stop chicane. He goes very deep, and looking like he won't get the move, surely not. On the exit, yeah, he loses it to his teammate and Alfie in one go. The McLaren of Raheen has not had an ideal run. No, that might have been Mallard even. As into turn one, looking at both the Ferraris, trying to get past the Mercedes of Alfie. Dixie does get past. Will he stay past on the exit though? Yes, he will. For the time being, Dixie is up to 4th. And Arrow is in 6th place, trying to get into the top 5 to pass Alfie. They've isolated him, and now they're trying their best to make a move. Meanwhile, further up the field, MB and Techno go side by side for P2. The Mercedes and the Alpine are absolutely giving it their all into the next few turns. And it looks like Alfie has gone back into P4 past Arrow once again. So just one more lap to go after this, and things are heating up still. James gets a 3-second time penalty. That is not ideal for him at all. Hayes is catching up to the Ferraris, but I don't know if it's going to be by enough to get past them, or if it's just going to be enough to stay with them. Quite a few battles to watch on this final lap coming up. We'll try and keep an eye on everything. Alfie Nerfboy gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. That's going to take away his top 5. He'll lose that to both the Ferraris. The Ferraris will finish 4th and 5th, surely. There's no way he can gap them by 3 seconds at this point. That is going to cost him some big time. And the final lap of this race is soon to begin. What battle do we turn our attention to? It looks like Arrow is going to try and get the move done on track to pass Alfie Nerfboy, and he does get past. Alfie nearly goes into the side of the Ferrari, but manages to avoid a major collision going on to the final lap. Meanwhile, these two going at it again through the bus stop chicane. MB tries to get past. He makes contact with Techno, and on the final lap of this race as it begins, it looks like Techno still has the advantage for now. Meanwhile, Alfie Nerfboy is back past. Dixie's dropped down to 7th, by the way. Hayes is back in. He's past one of the Ferraris. Can he get past the other? As Arrow goes completely wide, and that could be him losing the top 5. Hayes is right on side by side with him. But drops further back. Arrow in the end somehow saves his exit and manages to pull away after that. I'm actually surprised. Meanwhile, MB is once again challenging Techno for a position here on this long, on the long straight towards the next corner. Is he going to be able to pass the Alpine? Techno goes defensive, but unfortunately for him, MB has cleared the Alpine of Techno. But can Techno get back past, I wonder, throughout the rest of this lap? He's going to have a little look there, but no committing to any moves for the time being. As Dixie onto the grass, Hayes has dropped down to 7th again. So he did get past one Ferrari, but he has now dropped back past said Ferrari as we head into no name. So what a dramatic finale to this race. I cannot believe it. Just trying to keep track of all the battles at once. Could be a last-ditch effort for Techno to get past MB. We've got to go to Seb though. Seb has done everything right in this race that he could have done. Started on pole, had a lucky safety car that helped him out. Well, it didn't help him out. It just happened, I suppose. And now he gets to celebrate a victory. As meanwhile, the other two go side by side. We're going to go back to Seb though, as he comes out to the bus stop chicane. He will win the first race of the season in We Have Fun F1 Tier 2 Season 8. Winner of the Belgian Grand Prix. Seb the GOAT finishes first. Techno 2nd, MB 3rd, Alfie 4th, but he's side by side with Arrow to the line. Arrow does get past thanks to time penalties. Hayes into the top 5, splits the Ferraris. Dixie 6th, Alfie in 7th after that. Codzilla 8th, Ansu 9th, Andy is 10th. James 11th after time penalties, Mallard 12th, and then it's gone Northie and the rest of the drivers at the back of the field all spread out really. But yeah, looking at this, what a win for Seb. Unbelievable stuff. Congratulations to Seb for winning the first race of the season. Unbelievable driving. Other than the collision with Arrow, he didn't set a foot wrong, I would say. That investigation will be spicy. Obviously, I'll have no part in that. He's got wing damage, by the way. I don't know when he. Oh, it's probably when he hit the line. Hit the wall on the line. What a win. What a way to start Season 8 and we have fun. F1. WHF getting an amazing start to the season. And I think the lobby's bugged, or it's just waiting to load. I'm trying to get the podium celebration and everything done, but it looks like it's not loading. Oh, there it is. Long loading time, but there it is. There is the winner. Oh, and there's second place. Techno, I think this was his home race. He has the Belgian flag on. And if so, that would be a home race podium, if I'm not mistaken. If he is actually Belgian, and that would be a very emotional P2 for him, I'm sure, to get P2 at his home race. Takes an early lead in the Drivers' Championship. Can he stay there as we head on to round 2? Yeah, guys, I have not been able to get results. The lobby has bugged, so if you need results, get the results yourselves. Try to get everything. Get Race Director as well. Make sure to clip it all. For the league admins to sort out standings. Unfortunately, it's not popped up for me. Right then, with nothing else to say, I will wrap up the stream here tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys, well, I won't see you guys next time since it's a one-off job for me, but hopefully I see you guys in the future. This was Daikon signing out for We Have Fun F1 in Tier 2. Thank you guys. See you in the future, hopefully. Bye-bye.